Hello everyone, I am Renowned Zero, and today we're going to be talking about Star Wars Jedi Survivor tie-in book author revealing that the Nightsister Merrin is apparently pansexual. No, she's not. She clearly likes Cal in the games. You can tell just based on the way she was written by Respawn. And this person says the character's identity came from Respawn and Lucasfilm. Now Lucasfilm I can understand if it came from them, but definitely not Respawn because they've written the character into a way that just is not a thing. And honestly, the character's written so well that no one actually cares. It's not a forefront thing of their identity. No one cares about the identity of the sexual identity of any character. They care if the characters are written well. Well, we're going to jump in this article here from Bounding into Comics. Star Wars Jedi Battle Scars author Sam Maggs. Now, if you don't know who Sam Maggs is, this person was supposed to be writing the Knights of the Old Republic remake, and now I am so glad that she was taken off that project. But of course, she decides she's trying to ruin a different Star Wars property, which is Jedi Survivor, which is a very good game. It's a great, so far, sequel to the original Fallen Order, which I do stream over on Twitch usually Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. She recently claimed that the Nightsister Merrin is pansexual. Not only is the character pansexual according to Mags, but she was instructed to make it canonical by Respawn and Lucasfilm. Once again, like I said, probably Lucasfilm. I would say definitely not Respawn. In an interview with Popverse at the beginning of March, Mags first detailed what she loved about the character after playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, this is the same person that said their favorite game isn't Knights of the Old Republic, and we're so glad that she is not a part of that project, a part of that remake anymore. She probably would have made Revan pansexual. She told the outlet, quote, "I thought Merrin was the most interesting character in the game. I thought her story held a ton of potential, so then why does the sexual identity of this character matter to you? Clearly you don't love the character enough that you're trying to make her something she's not. Something that doesn't even make any sense." I wanted to know exactly how she was feeling. I love an anti-hero. I love a complicated sort of lady, which we don't get to see a lot in fiction, who's still a good person. I love everything about her. Then why are you giving her these weird identities? And so I immediately wanted to dive into her perspective and her thoughts and her story and expand it. No, you wanted to put in your weird woke identity politics. Is what you wanted to do. But that's what you wanted to do with his great character, Nightsister Merrin. Merrin was originally envisioned as... No, she wasn't. She was not envisioned as pansexual by Teen Reason. No, she was not. If you really played the games, no, she wasn't. Mags then revealed, quote, "So that was an established thing when I came on to writing this book. No, it wasn't. Something that the Respawn team wanted to explore with this book and wanted to establish with this book was Merrin's pansexuality," which, by the way, they didn't even promote this book at all, from my understanding, so no, they didn't. So that it would be clear, canonical, and also it's something that the book gives us a unique opportunity to explore. Anyone who's playing this game is not going to know about this book. And I'm pretty sure no one is going to read this book to give a shit about her sexual identity at all, because she's such a well-written character. She continued, "Not a lot of time in video games to do romance with extraneous characters. Mass Effect did it. Witcher did it. There's been plenty of games that have been able to do romance, but really when you're playing an action-adventure game, who gives a fuck?" We got stuff going on. And also, again, the game is being from Cal's perspective. This was a really unique opportunity to get Merrin's thoughts and establish the way she feels about people in a really intimate way. Again, this weirdo sexual fanfic that you want to place on this character is weird. And you can see a picture right here where she's kissing Cal Kestis. I'm not up to this part yet, but I had a feeling this would come into play at some point in the game because it just makes sense, and it just, based on the way the character Merrin is portraying herself, is being portrayed, she has feelings for Cal. After claiming it's hard to find time for romantic subplots and AAA action-focused video games for supporting characters, Mags again reiterated the instruction to make Merrin pansexual came from Respawn. I doubt it. And not only did it come from Respawn, but Lucasfilm as well. That I can believe. I am a queer author. No one cares. Your writing is terrible. It's really important for me to tell queer stories. Then why are you taking an established character in Merrin and trying to make her something she's not? Why don't you make your own story, your own characters? Oh wait, nobody will read it because your writing is garbage. And to have that representation of people who might be fans like myself of Star Wars. So this was an established thing about her? No, it wasn't. I just really had the opportunity from Lucasfilm and Respawn team to make it clear and canonical. No. Pop versus Alex Gaff would then comment, "That's so cool. You were like, I want to write the Merrin book," and then they said, "Great. Also, she's pansexual." I highly doubt they said that. Max confirmed this version of events. Yeah, this version of events. Totally, and I was like, this is dope. This is the best thing that could possibly happen to me. As the interview progressed, Mags made the claim she does not have an agenda, while at the same time me describing herself as an unapologetic feminist. Yes, yeah, you have an agenda to instill yourself in this character of Merrin and creating her to be something she is not. She said, "It's not that I have an agenda." Yes, you do. But something that people know about my work, and when they approach me to write something for them, that my work is probably going to be unapologetically feminist, so it's going to be woke. It's going to involve women working together. It's going to have a feeling of hopefulness. It's going to have a feeling of humor, and most often is going to have queer representation, because once again, you have to instill your identity into a character that is not yours, that you did not create. Because that's the only way these people can make stories, by infiltrating an established IP. So I think it's not surprising that given that this was something they wanted to tackle with this book, that I was a choice to write it. She speculated. Mags would then be asked how she tastefully adds in sex to Star Wars, something we really don't need in Star Wars. Although we obviously needed it for a character like Anakin, because we needed to see who the character was he was sleeping with in order to birth Luke Skywalker and Leia Skywalker. She responded, "I think for me, it was really important that Merrin's relationship with this woman in this book, that it was overtly queer." Of course. We get to see other people have romantic relationships. Straight couples have kissed in Star Wars, and even on Andor, things got a little spicy. Again, really only seen Han and Leia, really? And, of course, Luke and Leia prior to them finding out that they're related. So I thought it was only fair and also kind of necessary to do it here. It's not. There's no reason for it at all. She continued, "I mean, that being said, I like a little spice in my books. Then make your own book. Make your own IP then. Stop infiltrating an IP that is not yours. And Merrin deserves it. Merrin deserves to get some." Again, clearly by the games, you can see that she probably gets some from Cal. It's fucking weird, but whatever. Mags concluded, "I think that Star Wars as a whole is becoming more open to being spicier in general, which means it's no longer Star Wars, and the girls should have a little bit of that." The novel currently has a 3.3 out of 5 on Amazon, with the top rated review taking issue with Mag's characterization of Merrin. Yes, probably someone who probably knows the character better than this person writing this terrible book. It states in part, quote, "The first half of the novel focuses largely on the relationship between Merrin and Fred, which for me personally seemed very out of character for Merrin, because she's not queer, or whatever. I get what the author was going for, in that Fred was supposed to remind Merrin of an ex-lover on Dathomir, which in turn reignited her fire and magic use that she had been having trouble connecting with of late. The second rated review also takes issue with Merrin's characterization. Merrin is one of my favorite characters in the game, but in the book she was either absolutely intense and the Merrin we all love, or she was this weird, wet-patty, lovesick, green-blushing conglomerate mess." So yeah, even people who have read the book, who definitely know this character better than Sam Mags, are telling her that she's an idiot in writing this character the way she wrote this character, because they know that this character is not this way based on the games. She is not this way. It doesn't make any sense to write this character this way, because this is not who she is. But of course, people like Sam Mags always got to infiltrate Could be these uber woke feminists who want to infiltrate IPs that are not theirs for the sake of identity politics. But you guys let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, and viewers. New viewers, returning viewers. If you do like the video, hit that like button, subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set it to all, that way you get notifications anytime I post a new video, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.